Hello everybody, this video is about the status effects and the CC effects in Souls by Habi. First of all, we're gonna start off from top to bottom because I think that's the easiest way to do it. So Benzel, he has an acid debuff, which is very good against shields and can remove all kinds of shields, so you're gonna want him. Also his acid debuffs also procs his damage over time, so it is stackable and it does a lot more damage. And then when you get him to 8 stars, he also gets healing that he can use on his teammates, which is very good. And then we have Zerato, who has a stun CC, which can be countered by Olga, which is also a counter to most CC in the game. But he has a stun, which has 100% proc at max level, which will be very useful. But most people say that he's not good. You know, he's at 5 stars for me, and he's been pretty good the entire time. So I don't know. And he revives every 2 rounds. But this is about status effects, so I will get into that another time. And lifesteal as well. Oh yeah, lifesteal basically is like vampire, so you know, like you attack and then you gain a percentage of health based on how much damage you do. And then Ulion Shockster, you know, he's pretty dangerous. He attacks your highest attack hero, so to counter him you're probably gonna want a secondary damage dealer. But if you only have one, he's just gonna keep on attacking because he gets energy so quickly, especially when the enemy has a Lulu on their team. So you might want to target him with maybe Fleta or Edina, I don't know. And we also have Selena, can revive. I don't know if that's a do it. She can also give shields and everything, and she's actually one of the best healers in the game. People say that she's better than Almin actually as well. And then you have Teros. He gives a damage immunity shield completely. That means that he deals zero damage as long as the shield is up. But guess what? Benzo can actually negate that shield. He could negate every single kind of shield, as I said earlier. And then you have Ash, who reduces defense, make your allies deal more damage to enemies, because defense reduces the amount of damage based on how much defense you have. And then you have Carmen. She's a true status effect. Her poison prevents the enemies from reviving if she dies, if they have the poison state on, you know. Sometimes the poison disappears, and if they don't die with the poison state on, they will be able to revive again. But most of the time that doesn't happen, so you're pretty good. And she starts off with full energy. Next you have Xenon. The reduction in HP healed, pretty good against maybe Almin and any other healer, I guess. But overall, I don't think he's that great, honestly. But I do have him at 7 stars, and he's decent in the undead tower. And then you have Amanda. She's an attack buff. Pretty self-explanatory. She just reduces the attack that enemies deal. And then Void, he also gives buff. So you're gonna want to have him because he's also a pretty good healer, and he attacks when he heals, so he'll be dealing damage plus healing your entire team. And he's, unlike Almin, he doesn't need to be adjacent to the ally heroes. And then Harpo, he has silence, very annoying especially when you have a Kion in your front line, or any other tank like a Bala or Babu. Negate his healing unless he has his 8 stars, then he could still heal as well. Then Sander, he has a status effect, the protective color. It's very useful. I've been using him since the beginning of the game. People say he's not good, but I think otherwise. That may be because I haven't had 9 stars, but you know, you really want to focus on your highest stars, which I agree with. And then you have Gallon, his Sandstorm, pretty low proc. He's pretty much the worst character in this game, and his damage increase is horrible, and he only attacks in the back line. A single target, yeah, it's just not good overall. And then Almond, he has an initial heal along with healing over time, which is very good. I cannot stress this enough. Like when your heroes are not getting healed, they may die very fast, but his healing over time can really keep your allies alive for some time. Then Lulu, I don't think she has a status effect, but Fiona, she does. You know, when your frontline tank or so, or any other low HP hero gets like sniped by Mila or Fleta or something, then she will heal them. Not only that, but she will also 80% chance to put them to sleep for 2 turns, which is very good. Put the enemy team to sleep when they're attacked. And then the Bala, very annoying hero. Oh my god. Like, he provokes the highest attack hero. Plus, when he provokes them, he reduces the damage by 55%, people. Like, you don't understand how good that is. And he increases his defense. It's crazy. Plus, he can heal with his 8-star skill. Ooh, very annoying. And then you have Soul, his burn. Oh my god. How much times my Kion died, or anybody else in the shield died because of his stupid burn damage. But overall, he doesn't do much burn damage. He's gonna need some other damage dealers to help support him. But his AoE is very good. I'd say he's a pretty good hero. And then Telfer, his bleed. Personally, I'm using him right now because they gave me so much copies that I'm forced to use him. Honestly, I prefer another hero, but he's been pretty good. And he has a bleed, which does 110% damage over time at max level, plus a very high level initial damage, which would be very good. And almost all of his attacks are based around dodge rate and bleed, and you're gonna need dodging because it reduces damage by 50%, which is very huge. And we already talked about stun lag. He does a lot of stun, no proc, but still most of his skills are stun. But the problem with him is he's very squishy, so I wouldn't even use him if I were you. And then we got Olga and Adina, freeze queen. Adina better freezer than Olga in my opinion, but Olga is better for defense, and plus the CC resistance. Yeah, you're gonna need that, buddy. But she can still freeze as well. Here it is, 4 times per battle. Pretty low chance actually. I didn't notice that. 55% chance. Plus her counter attack. I'm not sure if that's a status or anything, but she attacks every time somebody attacks her under 30%. But when you get her to a lower level, a higher level, it starts to get much better, and she gets a shield, which is very useful. And then you got Ken, same bleed effect as Telfer, but this time he does less damage, but he attacks more people. Very good. Plus all of his attacks bleed, I think. Yeah, plus he has some dodge rate, but the fact that all of his attacks bleed is very nice. And then you have Calix, defense, debuff, but in a short line. I think he works well with Kion. Like, you reduce the defense in a straight line. Kion has the exact same attack pattern as him, so he'd be pretty good paired with Kion. Then you have Odelia. She can revive and everything, plus she has a stun, and it's 100% stun as long as they're over 70%. very annoying. It literally killed my team so many times in arena. My Kion, just because she keeps stunning my Kion. So you're gonna need somebody like Sanders, just in case you didn't know. Sanders can also remove debuffs as well, along with Almond. Then you got your shield, your shell. He has a damage immunity shield for 1 turn, which is very useful, unless the enemy team has Benzo, can instantly make that thing disappear. Alright, I think that's all of the status effects and CC's effect. So hope that helped. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions, and I'll see you in another video.